Dr. Arian Kamita here to talk about recognizing our needs. So, to come full circle, when our needs are not known, not addressed, or both, how does that make us feel? Do we feel sad? Do we feel anxious, empty, hungry, angry, disappointed, or any number of experiences? How would we know that these feelings are from unmet needs? Feelings are not thinking. It is not possible to think our feelings because they come from a different part of our brain. Feelings come from one part of our brain, thoughts come from another. They are interwoven, but we can acknowledge our feelings and then process those feelings that we have of unmet needs in the part of our brain that thinks. What we want to do is connect those two. So where do we begin to recognize our feelings associated with unmet needs if we can't think them and we can only feel them, and then process these feelings in a cognizant thought process that can allow us to begin to realize we want to have our unmet needs met and practice self-care as a consequence. So, of course, there are many answers to this quandary. And one simple answer that I like to provide begins with sitting down, not to give you or anybody else a homework assignment, but sitting down with a piece of paper and a pen. And please don't do it with a computer, at least not to start. There's a lot more connection between hands and paper and brain. So contemplate on that paper with that pen, what are my needs? Write them down. It's going to take a while. It can take minutes, days. It can take longer. And you add to this list as time goes on as a living documentation of your needs as they're felt through your life. You're feeling your needs, you're writing it down. It's not a mental exercise, but involves looking at ourselves when we are feeling sad, anxious, empty, hungry, angry, disappointed, or any number of experiences that we learn to recognize as close to our heart, as close to our heart. Those feelings are close to our heart. To give some simple examples of needs you may feel that are unmet, are a feeling of wanting to have quality time with your partner. Feeling that what you say to a person or to people is being heard, that it matters, that it's being acknowledged. Feeling that you may have more time for yourself in life. Feeling thanks and appreciation from others for your efforts. The list is utterly endless, but it does not include behaviors that you do, such as sleep. These are all how we take care of ourselves. Eat, exercise, etc. All these things that are examples of ways that we take care of ourselves. Feelings that are generated by unmet needs do not feel good and are a red flag for closer examination and a telltale sign that we want to consider how these unpleasant feelings can be resolved through fulfilling a need we might not have ever acknowledged we had in our past.